made a big mistake. Someone I went to elementary school with went to high school with Felicia Aller. She didn't go to high school with me. They claimed that I was jealous of her boyfriend. I would not have known her boyfriend, didn't even think about her or her boyfriend. They talked about a friend who was my best friend in elementary school. I had more than one best friend in elementary school. At least that's what I thought. But she was definitely short for life. This is my best friend. They went to school after I went to school with my best friend. My best friend got accepted into high school with me, so she was with me first. Then she went to California. Then when she came back, she went to that school. So there was no way I would know what was going on with the person I went to elementary school with. I wouldn't have even thought of her. And they made a big mistake by claiming that they wanted me to be jealous of her. And that's my point. There seems to be something with their mistakes that involve Felicia Alice. It doesn't involve me. So I wonder, why involve me with their mistakes? Here's my answer: to cover up their mistakes. It's all about the cover up. It's all about bringing me into it. So they keep talking about how I attract white men and white women are jealous. Ridiculous. Okay, this is all about covering up. So what do? They bring in everyone else. They bring in this person and that person. Now they're bringing in white men. What do white men have to do with this? They just said, what does white men? But that's my point. You notice how when they go to correct me, they make mistakes. So their whole issue with this cover up is that I've been known throughout 49 years for the type of person I am. They said I had issues with black men. That's a lie. I don't have issues with black men. I don't have issues with white men. And I don't have issues with white women. They keep misunderstanding tweets that I wrote. For example, I tweeted about a story that was a true story about a white woman who had a black slave. And the person sent the tweet about a white woman who had a black slave, and the white woman wanted the black slave to be abused. And I tweeted something about that. So they twisted that into me having a problem with white women. They also keep bringing up their version of stories that I said, which, as you can tell, when I'm telling a story and they're interrupting and twisting, it's very hard for them to follow because they aren't listening. They're waiting for their moment to catch me, to point out my mistakes. That's part of why this system didn't work. They admitted that the system was more about them trying to catch me in a mistake or them trying to tell me what I'm thinking, as opposed to them actually listening to me. They said another reason why they couldn't do it as just recording me is because that would prove the truth. If you just record me and we're talking about elementary school or we're making up stories and you haven't caught me doing anything wrong, I wasn't going to do anything wrong. But if you had caught me doing something wrong and I'm speaking to them now, then you would have proven it. So they keep trying to scare me. They keep saying they're trying to scare me. We're trying to scare you into thinking that they're going to prove something. They would have done it by now. That's how this started. And that's my point. They're so hung up on covering up what actually happened that they're bringing in all other things. So their emotional state today is trying to cover something up. So what is that? When you catch someone doing something wrong and it's like you catch them doing something and then they start like talking real fast, nervous. So I'll say their emotional state is nervous. And I think part of why they're nervous is because they're coming up with stories that aren't related to me. They're not about me. They're lying on me, saying that people I wasn't in contact with for ages were in some way on my mind and that I was thinking about those people, instead of addressing what's really happening. And that's part of their nervousness. I think their nervousness is that this wasn't supposed to be revealed. It wasn't supposed to be me sitting in front of a camera. They said they wanted to keep me hidden. And they said that by hiding me, they would have been able to claim credit for the things that I've done, which proves what I'm saying. But since it's out loud and other people can hear this, they know the truth. The other big thing they wanted to claim was that I didn't wait for all of this to happen before I told you guys. Not only did I wait, but I also made sure to tell other people. That's my doorbell, so I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching.